It is the 95 Will Rock Morning Show. Weekend Rewind. Tom Keefe at the G-Spot at Gurney Mills. Regurgitating some stuff from previously. Previously is a big word on the Will Rock Morning Show. I am not a fan. I am not a fan of the new rules of baseball. I like it when they came out with interleague play and all that. I don't like this guy that they've had at second base during extra inning games. How's that a thing? If you didn't get to second base on your own, we don't need participation ribbons for second base. But the new rules this year with the pitch clock and let's speed up the pace of play and all that stuff, I don't go to a baseball game because I'm in a hurry. I didn't spend $400 to take my family there so that I could be in a hurry to get home and mow the damn lawn. I want to sit in the sunshine for as many hours as possible with my friends and drink beer and eat food that's horrible for me and watch men attempt to hit a little ball. And there's a lot going on out there. If you think baseball is boring, you just don't know what you're watching. You don't know what you're looking at. There's moments of great excitement, and it's a strategy like a chess game. I don't like that there isn't the National League has a designated hitter now. I don't like that there isn't a difference in the leagues, and I like that the National League required strategy before. I could manage in the American League with the designated hitter. You 9 best guys, go play. The National League had something going on with not having a DH. There was strategy. But it's this whole let's hurry things up thing that really pisses me off. If I spend $400 to take my family to the ball game, I want it to last more than the length of a long movie. That being said, Tim Vandertook, who does news and sports on the Will Rock Morning Show, weekday mornings 5 until 10 here at 95 Will Rock, came up with a great way to improve the game and I think improve ratings. You just got to take their clothes off when they're playing. Here's that on the Weekend Rewind from Will Rock.
E-City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. New series for the Cubs, White Sox, and Brewers after their weekend sets. The Brewers will take on the Diamondbacks after a win yesterday over the Cardinals. Cubs take on the Mariners after a loss to the Rangers. White Sox take on the Twins after a loss to the Pirates.
It sounded to me, and I'm going to try and get the audio right now, when you were talking about baseball, and maybe this is a marketing ploy by the MLB, you talked about that the teams are moving on to play other opponents, right?
Correct.
It sounded to me like you said nude series, and I'm like, well, that will sell tickets.
I think it will.
If they had a nude, I could see the Savannah Bananas. You know, they're like the
Yes,
the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
I want to see them.
Yes, they are coming to the area. You should try and get them in on the show.
Okay.
I would like to see the Savannah Bananas. Maybe they would have a nude series, is what it sounded like you said. I don't know if I'm right about this or not.
Bananas, nude, it all goes together.
That makes sense.
Sure.
That makes sense. Sounded to me, and I'm going to. Here we go.
It's not your wallet. Nude series for
it does. Nude series,
wow,
yes.
nude series.
There's a nude series. So is it the Cubs or
They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Nude series.
Nude series. This is the baseball.
I'm in.
I'm
in.
Right?
I used to like the butts in the pants, but
Butts on the pants would be
you
better.
You don't even need the pants anymore. So coming up, the Cubs are like, man, attendance is just through the roof.
At least it's warm outside.
You think it's hard to get into the women's restroom now at a Cubs game when the stands are filled with most like 80% women?
Be fantastic.
Yeah. So it'll be a hard time to get into the old. It'll be a hard time to get into the old
nude series. Yeah.
Will Rock Morning Show, Weekend Rewind.
Each and every week, we give you another edition of the 95 Will Rock Weekend Rewind. It's just some stuff regurgitated from previously on the Will Rock Morning Show. I'm really enjoying the new lineup on the show. It feels good. Feels almost like we're doing radio, almost like we're broadcast professionals. Not quite. Tim does a great job. Leah does a great job. And I am the marginal glue that keeps it all together. I've never been the star of the show. I'm celebrating 30 years of morning radio. In October will be my 30th anniversary of my first morning show. I've gotten to do it for 30 years straight. Nobody gets to do that. Hashtag blessed. Very lucky. Haven't worked an honest day in 30 years. If you come out to an event like the 501 Club Party or something like that, ask to see my hands. They are straight up softer than a baby's behind. Haven't worked an honest day. I have no fallback job. When I lose this, I don't know why. I used to be a ditch digger, but these soft hands won't do that again. I can't handle that. So I need a fallback thing. I need that $1 million idea. I need that thing with which I'm going to put bread on the table after the next reduction in force. There's nobody left to fire here but us. We're the rejects we're all that's left. So when we get reduction in force out of here, because corporate figures out they can save a dime by doing that, what will I do? I need $1 million idea. I think we came up with one. You got to have your $1 million idea, that idea that you think, wow, I can make $1 million with this. Now, whether or not you actually put in the effort to do that, that's one thing. I tried to get Leah to put in the effort on the $1 million idea. We can't do it without her. Here's my fallback, my $1 million idea submitted for your approval on the Weekend Rewind from 95 Will Rock.
Now, I mentioned this morning, the first thing I mentioned, that I woke up in a pool of my own sweat.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm an Instagram influencer, I could be making some money. This Brazilian influencer, that's where I'm lacking. I'm not Brazilian.
She's from Brazil,
Yeah.
She's well-groomed?
No, she's from Brazil.
You're laser-groomed.
Yeah, I'm lasered.
You can say you're Brazilian for life. Yeah.
I am. It is the full Brazilian.
Yeah.
Juanissa Morora is making headlines because she is selling perfume made from her own sweat. The 29-year-old says, I wanted a fragrance of my own with notes of my natural scent, which according to both my ex and my current boyfriend is sexy and exciting. In addition to the fruity notes of mandarin orange.
There's no fruity notes in your sweat.
That's what
Hers
she's claiming.
is?
Yeah.
Is she adding fruity notes, or she's saying is it just her sweat?
She said
is it just her sweat, or in addition to?
In addition.
All right, so there's stuff in the perfume and she's put some of her sweat in it.
In addition.
All right.
But it says in addition to the fruity notes. So it's written like she has fruity notes, but I'm not buying it. Mandarin orange, pink pepper, because how do you know what? Yeah.
So you don't sweat enough fluid. I wouldn't be able to collect it. Sweat dries. That's its job.
Right.
It cools you by drying on your skin. I don't know that I'd be able to collect any sweat. No matter on my sweatiest of days.
I'm so sweaty.
What do you get? Like you get a dropper out when you're really sweating?
Yeah,
and
I don't know how you collect it, but there is definitely moisture on my sheets.
So we're gonna wring your sheets out.
I could probably do. I could have probably done it this morning, but my natural scent is onion. Like it's not
onion.
Like when I sweat.
I'm not horny, but I am hungry. Thanks to Leah, it's delicious. So if you know somebody that needs to eat more, get some Leah.
Get some Leah,
yeah.
She says that her perfume has a special, super intimate touch. My sweat, it's a mixture of my passion and mystery.
What is it though? There's endorphins and things or whatever in your sweat.
There's something that entices men. Yeah.
I finally met a stinker. Yeah.
That's me.
That stank. Yeah. Can you try and, I don't think you, like next time you're working out, you're doing hot yoga or whatever, try and get a vial of
Today's
your sweat.
a running day, so I'll collect a vial of my sweat.
You
could try the running thing and see.
I don't think I can. Nobody wants my sweat, Leah.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like for science purposes, we could collect our sweat.
I'm writing this down for tomorrow to see if you can need a dropper and a little vial. If you can bring in some of your sweat, we'll add some other crap to it, and we can like take 3 drops of sweat and add gallons of other stuff and
it's
sell
still
it online.
Considered,
this is all
my dropper.
She needs 1 drop of sweat for a gallon of whatever else,
right?
And that's hundreds of bottles of perfume.
Yeah,
let's do that and see if anybody will buy a Leah Sweat Fume.
We could sell it at the 501 Club Party.
Right, yeah, anything is possible.
Brilliant.
Leah Sweat.
She already took the name, though, of Fresh Goddess, so I got to come
We're
up with
calling it
something
Leah
else.
Sweat Fume.
Leah Sweat Fume. Oh, that's
Instead of perfume, it's Leah Sweat.
Sweat
and we'll
Fume.
see if we can sell it at 501s. People will buy anything. Brilliant. We'll find out.
I'll split the cost with you, or I'll
Cost.
split the cost.
Profits. Are we 50-50?
No, it's
What
my
are-
sweat, but
what
you
are
came
we?
up with a good name,
So
so
what are we?
75, 25.
I did the math, Leah. This is my look of how dare you cut me down to 1/4. This is not my I can't do the math look. 75, so where's 76, 77, 78, 79. Damn it, I'm out of fingers. I know that I was in
You
for
know that you were in for 25. I
No,
was
this
just
is
making
my,
sure
I
you
think I
looked
deserve
confused.
more. I came up with that it should be a product.
Okay.
I came up with the name.
Well, she came up with the product idea of
I
it.
came up with that yours should be a product.
Yeah.
I think it's
Which you're going to mistake. That's a mistake.
60-40.
Fine, 60-40.
Wow, you caved too easy on that.
Well,
You should have gone with,
I would go with 50-50.
oh, damn it. I caved too fast.
The Will Rock Morning Show Weekend Rewind.
95 Will Rock weekend weather. Listen, I am not the kind of person you should probably take too much advice from. I mean, look at me. But if I was ever to give you one piece of advice that I think you need to heed, this is it. Go outside today. Today is it. I mean, there's going to be some rain. There'll be some scattered thunderstorms, isolated thunderstorms developing this afternoon. Cloudy this morning, but still high near 80. Now, tomorrow, it's a bitch slap of reality from Mother Nature. Scattered thunderstorms overnight tonight, then some thunderstorms likely as we get into tomorrow morning. Low 54. It won't get a lot warmer than that. Rain and spring back with a vengeance tomorrow. And if you look at the extended forecast, there is nowhere near 70 in sight for the next week and a half, 2 weeks. Go outside today. Tom Keefe here, getting ready to do hour number 2 of the 95 Will Rock Weekend Rewind. In hour number 2, did you know there's a Polish thing where you get to douse your significant other, your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend, your what, with water? You get to dump water on them, and they can't be pissed at you. And I got to do that. And we'll celebrate that in hour number 2 of the Weekend Rewind. Plus an open phone Thursday call where, yes, somebody else asking for advice from probably the wrong person. We'll hear that all in hour number 2 of the Weekend Rewind. It's coming up on 95 Will Rock, the rock station. Good Saturday morning, Tom Keefe live from the G Spot here at Gurney Mills with the 95 WIIL Rock Morning Show. Weekend rewind into hour number 2, and somebody's going to get dingused this hour on the weekend rewind. Later on today, what are you doing? I have friends that are lucky enough to they live in Johnsburg. So they're lucky enough to live in a community where a lot of golf carting goes on. You know, you've made it to a fun state in life where one of your main modes of transportation is a golf cart. Some places, that's all they have is golf carts, and those are usually fun places. And some places, they have a lot of golf carts. You want a tricked out golf cart? You're thinking about, moving to one of those places, or maybe you need a new tricked out golf cart? Stop by and see me today, or if you need a new RV, I'll be hanging out at Marquardt RV. New Generation RV is now Marquardt RV, and I'll be there broadcasting live starting at noon today. And at 1:30, Marquardt RV Burlington is giving away a new 2022 Icon i20 golf cart today at 1:30. You want to get there early and get signed up, though. I'll be broadcasting live starting at noon today. And I've got your chance to snag tickets for Pop Evil. That show hits the rave Sunday, April 23rd. Whiskey Myers at the BMO Harris Pavilion in July. And, yeah, that tricked out golf cart. It's all going on today. I'll be there starting at noon. Marquardt RV in Burlington, just off of Highway 50, about 3 miles east of Lake Geneva. I'll see you there at noon today with 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. This is important. Pay attention, my brothers. Guys, listen up. This is a big one. Did you know that there is a holiday where you get to douse your significant other or your intended, somebody you're sweet on, somebody you got the hots for, somebody that makes your loins burn? The way to meet her is to put that fire out in advance by dousing her with water, by dumping water on her, and she can't be pissed at you. It's a Polish thing. The love of my life, Yola, taught it to me, did it to me. Last year, I had no idea what the hell was going on. This year, I set a reminder in my phone so I would get ahead on this, and I would get to do it to her. So if you want to dump water on her, on your significant other, your wannabe significant other, you got to know about this dingus thing. It's called Wet Easter. It's the day after Easter. It's that Monday. I got real early Monday morning after Easter, and I dumped water on Yola, and for a split second, she was pissed. And then she knew what I did, and her heart melted, and she was happy. A lesson in how to get to dump water on your significant other. Here's that on the Weekend Rewind from 95 WIIL Rock. Sorry, I had to play the music of my people. Poland is so cool, and we love being Polish.
Are these your people?
Poland. Yola's people, so by extension, my people. It's the Polish national anthem. Poland, we are a country. Look at our flag. It's red and white. It's a good anthem, right?
Yeah.
We are Poland. We're not Ukraine. We're just over by it. Poland. So this morning, I got Yola all moist. There's this Polish thing called, she calls it Schmingus Dingus. It's actually officially Dingus Day, Polish holiday in Poland, day after Thanksgiving celebration takes place after the Lenten season in Poland.
Thanksgiving?
Easter. She's thankful I gave it to her this morning. In Poland, the day is most associated with water and pussy willows. Males throw water on females and gently hit them with pussy willows.
Okay. Gently.
I didn't know the pussy willow part. Yola showed up last year here at the radio station on this day and doused me with an entire venti cup of water.
Okay. Is it like...
You throw water on the people you're interested in, right? That's that, right, Yola?
That's right.
Yeah, so she doused me with a cup of water last year. So this year, I got up in the morning early, and I got a handful of water, and I went and I doused her right in the face.
Just a handful?
Yeah, I'm
that
a
was
nice
nice of you.
boyfriend. I went pretty easy on you, comparatively.
That's never happened to me in my whole life.
You've never gotten dingused before?
Never.
I'm the love of your life.
I tried, to sprinkle, but no, never by an actual love interest.
I'm the first person who dingused her. She was a virgin when I got her. She was a dingus virgin. So
congratulations.
I had to clarify. She was a dingus virgin. She has a child. Something went on. So that was pretty good. I got you right.
Yeah, it was good.
I
was shocked. I was not expecting it.
Really?
She was in bed.
I was going to say, you had to have known there was some payback there after last year.
I told her last year that I was putting it in my phone as a reminder, and I did. I got an alarm.
Tom's like one of those people.
I completely forgot.
Yeah.
I would never do anything to you because I wouldn't want the payback.
I don't get even. I get ahead. She was in bed, and I did it. So, but I did it, and how you immediately knew what happened, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was cold. It was so cold.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was like a little added cruelty.
Supposed to warm it up there. But you were happy. Your heart melted, didn't it? You loved it.
So much so. After I caught my breath.
A boy finally dingused her. So she finally got a dingus. Anyway.
Did you leave out the pussy willow?
That's what I did. Did you not know about the pussy willow part, or did you just not have access to pussy willows?
Right. That was an ancient kind of way to do it. Now they just take big old buckets.
Now it's just the water. It's a bucket of water. Yeah. It also says they often sneak into homes, pour water on females while they're still in bed. Sometimes the girls are then taken to a nearby pond or river and thrown in.
No. What?
If I really loved you.
Next year.
There's a pond across the street from our house. So next year I'm going to chuck you in the pond, baby.
Good luck, honey.
Good luck. Yeah. Don't mess with. I get curb stomped. She'd curb stomp me. I love you, Yola.
I love you too.
You are the
Thank
love of
you.
my life. I'd like to dingus you for eternity.
Okay.
no-
We'll see about
All
that.
right, we'll see about that. There's nobody else getting my dingus, baby. I love you. All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
So it's if you love someone or if you're interested,
Dingus 'em.
You throw water on them. It's the day
I
after.
never knew.
It's the day after Easter. It's called Wet Easter. It is not a Thanksgiving holiday. Don't do it on the wrong day. I'm a dingus.
Will Rock Morning Show Weekend Rewind. 95 Will Rock. And Austin's Impact Fuel Room present 25 years of Royal Bliss and the release of the latest Royal Bliss album, Survival. Royal Bliss. Saturday, April 29th. Special guests, Ron Supper Club. The 95 Will Rock House Band. Royal Bliss.
Hey, it's Neil from Royal Bliss. Come help us celebrate 25 years of Royal Bliss. Get your tickets now for our show at Austin's Impact Fuel Room. Have some rock and roll cocktails and let us melt your ears with some sweet, amazing electric vibes coming off the microphone, guitars, and all that other stuff. Hell yeah, I said stuff because we're on the radio and I can't say it.
Get your tickets now. Click on Concerts at 95willrock.com.
I Prevail on 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Beautiful Saturday morning here at the G-Spot at Gurney Mills. The sun was coming up this morning. It looked like a giant, huge fiery orb. Clouds moving in later today. Get out and enjoy today, though. The weekend, nice on Saturday, Sunday. It's Mother Nature is going through the change or something. Very, very confused. Tomorrow we return to the kind of weather we should be having this time of year. So get out and enjoy today. I enjoyed yesterday. 501 Club Party. Thanks to everybody who stopped out. Met a lot of cool people. Had a lot of fun at McCullough's Pub in Schaumburg for the 501 Club Party last night. Leah and I are taking turns driving and being DD for the 501 Club Party. So it was her turn to drive last night. Had a very good time. They're feeling it this morning. But on the way home, I forget why, but she's rooting around. She had her husband's car. Gets a little better fuel economy. She's rooting around, I don't know, under the seat, by the seat while she's driving, and she pulled out some really weird-looking stuff. What's under the seat of your car? How much crud do you have in your car? Maybe you're washing your car today. Don't forget to look and then clear out and vacuum under the seat. So Tuesday, for Ticket Tuesday, I think we have a brand new contest. It's weird where we come up with this stupidity. I wrote it down. What is the name of the game going to be? It's WTF. WTF is under the seat. What the is under the seat. We'll describe the item. If you can tell what it is, you can win on Ticket Tuesday. I've been doing this for 30 years. It's hard to come up with new ideas. So when we come up with one, very proud. This Tuesday morning, your chance to snag tickets for Pop Evil. That show, the Concord Music Hall show, Saturday, April 22nd. We've got tickets for Head PE, Crazy Town X Tantric, and Edema. That show at the Vixen. Great venue on Green Street there in downtown McHenry. That show there, April 26th, coming up in just a couple of weeks. And then Wage War will be at the Concord on May 5th. All those tickets up for grabs this Tuesday morning with WTF is under the seat. So be careful when you stick your hand in it. You know, something gooey is going to be under there. Ticket Tuesday, thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. Coming up, more Weekend Rewind in just a little bit. Free advice is worth what you pay for it, and that happened on Open Phone Thursday, a question that hit very close to home. That's on the way on the Weekend Rewind from 95 Will Rock. It is the 95 Will Rock Morning Show Weekend Rewind. Tom Keefe at the G Spot here at Gurney Mills. Entrance G, the boring entrance here at Gurney Mills. But we make it fun. Every day of the week we have something different on the Will Rock Morning Show. Monday we do Middle Finger Monday. Tell me something good. The number one thing I learned this weekend. Tuesdays, it's always free tickets for you. We do something stupid for Ticket Tuesday. Wednesdays, I like Wednesdays. We have guests in usually. We do Web Wednesday. Fridays, we just get drunk at work. But of all the days, you can tell the one I like, the one I left out so far is Thursday, the best day of them all, because it's you. It's Open Phone Thursday. It's free speech. People may say they support free speech, but we actually give it to you. 50,000 watts transmitted throughout the galaxy and streamed online here at 95 Will Rock of whatever you want to say. You can call up on Thursday mornings. You can text in and say whatever you want to say. And you can ask for advice. Now, remember, the old adage is free advice is worth what you pay for it. So if you're calling OPT, Open Phone Thursday, for advice, well, you get even less than what you pay for. You get me. Here's an example of that on the Weekend Rewind from Will Rock.
Hi, I'm Brooke from Lake Villa.
Hey, Brooke.
Yes.
What's up?
So actually, I was wondering if I could get some advice from y'all.
Sure, that's a mistake. Go ahead. What's the question?
Okay. So I'm currently going after this guy, and he's about double my age.
Okay.
For one.
Let me tell you. Now, listen. There's a quotient for this. There's a creepy quotient, we call it.
Half his age.
Let's just do it scientifically. Here.
Okay.
Let's do it. What is his age?
He is 42.
He is 42. And how old are you? Are you 21?
Yes.
21. Literally half his age. So it's to him not to be. I know he's going to be a pervert here because the first part of the equation is half your age plus 7.
Mm-hmm.
So half his age is 21 plus 7 is 28. He can date 28 or older, and he's not a pervert. Since you're 21, that makes him a pervert.
What if she's a really mature 21-year-old?
Or hot. If she's
Yeah,
really
that
hot,
too.
I high five him.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I don't care that you failed my stupid quotient. Yeah. So anyway, so he's creepy. What else? But I mean, I high five him. If you want to, if there's 21-year-olds, if I was single and they throw themselves at me, I'm like, yes.
But I've also heard, because I know that's your mathematical equation. I've also heard that's the mentality of a man is half
Your age
his
plus
age
7?
plus 7 is a guy's
mentality of man is throw the 21-year-olds at me if I could get away with it.
Right.
Like my quotient is I'm 57, so you round down for my benefit.
Right.
So half of 56 is 28 plus 7 is 35. Yola's 42. She's 7 years too old for me. I'm like, where the hell are the 35-year-olds?
Yeah.
But I'm in love with her, so I'll
So you're gonna
overlook
keep her.
her advancing age.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Brooke, are you in love or are you just looking to get some? Like, what are you looking
Honestly,
for?
It's a mix of both. Because, his personality is great, but God, okay, so we go to the gym together sometimes with coworkers, and seeing his body is like, oh my God.
Disgusting. Oh, no, he's in good shape.
He's in good shape.
Oh my God, good way.
Yeah, he's
Oh my
not. He doesn't
God,
have an
good
old
way.
guy body. He's in shape. Okay. See, that's why.
Yeah.
Why Yola that had nothing to do with why she was drawn to me. That's the opposite.
But then in 20 years, when you're still in good shape and you're 40 and he's 60.
Well, when she's that age, though,
Yeah.
he'll hopefully be near death, and she can inherit
And
his
she can
money,
reap
and she can go get herself a 21-year-old.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
Full circle.
First, here's how it works, Brooke. First, and this is not a quotient. This is a rule to live by. First, you get an old bike and learn how to ride, and then you get a new bike.
bike,
So
right.
this is an old bike teaching you how to ride. He will know things.
You can
and
dent it up a little bit.
But he won't, right.
Yeah.
Smash the hell, and then when it's broken, go get yourself a shiny new one.
Yeah.
He will know things, both in the bedroom and in the world, that will make your life so much better. Don't date guys in their 20s. Don't seriously date guys in their 20s, because they're
not. Yeah, they're
nimrods.
nimrods.
I was a nimrod in
agree.
my 20s.
Yeah.
I was a jagoff. Don't date guys. And no, I'm not throwing shade at guys in their 20s. I am jealous of those guys. I wish I was in my 20s. But this.
What gym do you work out at, by the
You
way?
can't go in and look at the guy's body, Leah. Leah's like throwing her ropey boobs around. What is the question, Brooke? Is there a specific question? Is it like, should you do it?
Yeah, I guess that's my question. We're not technically dating yet.
She already did
You're
it.
just bouncing up and down on each other?
He wants to take things slow.
Brooke, have you had
Because
sex
he said
with
that-
him? Have you done it?
No, we haven't. Not yet.
Have you kissed?
No.
Have you been out to public places and enjoyed food together?
Yes.
All right, so you've had a meal together, you work out together. Has he asked you out? Has he expressed interest, or are you asking if you should go for it?
Well, he's definitely expressed interest. I kind of gave him a boner at the gym the other day. So.
Thank you for saying that on our radio show, Brooke. I really appreciate you just saying boner.
Again, where are you working out at?
The show. We're just saying whatever we want to say now. We're not.
Go to the boner gym.
You can't broadcast the boner gym on the air. You can't promote the boner gym. Brooke,
You know how many people would sign up there?
Yeah, come on down to boners. We don't really care about the working out. Brooke, what? So, what is he like? Do you want to know if you should? What's the question? Is he's not making moves? He's expressed.
I wanted. So okay.
Does he have a
wants to
wife
think
and children,
slow because
Brooke?
he's interested.
Have you investigated him? Does he have a wife and children?
So he has a baby mama.
Yeah.
And he's already expressed that
She's 16.
he's in the process of leaving her because I feel like they work together now for like a few years.
Brooke.
Yeah.
When he's a jagoff, he hasn't left her yet. He's expressed interest in leaving her. No, he's not. He wants a side piece, and he wants you to be the side piece. Are you comfortable being a side piece?
Well,
Brooke, you're better than that. You're better than that. You don't need to be somebody's side piece.
every relationship I've had has kind of gone to or crap
You
anyways.
can't say the yes
so-
word on the air, Brooke.
I'm sorry. I know.
Every
I
relationship you've had has gone to bleep. And Brooke, you're setting yourself up for that here. He's got a baby mama that he's like, oh, no, things aren't working out good for her. I'm going to leave her. Maybe you and I should hook up in the gym
He's not
bathroom.
going to leave her.
Yeah, no, right. He's full of it. He's full of the word you just said, Brooke. Separate yourself from him until he actually does leave the baby mama, okay?
Okay.
But how big was this boner?
All right, we're done. We're done. Really? It comes down to that? It comes down to that? I guess we talked about your ropey boobs. We can talk about boners. If it comes down to that, I am out of luck. If that is the defining factor that's going to work.
No, I'm just kidding. Respect his family.
Was I right?
and-
She needs
needs
until he actually does leave the baby mama.
The Will Rock Morning Show, Weekend Rewind.
95 Will Rock weekend weather. Cloudy, isolated thunderstorms developing this afternoon. High today around 80, though. Now, tonight, scattered thunderstorms early, then cloudy the rest of the night, and thunderstorms popping up here and there, a low of 54. And tomorrow, rain and spring is back. We went from winter to summer to spring. It seems in the wrong order, and it is. So get out and enjoy today because we don't get nearly into the 60s for the next week and a half at least. Today is your day. Go outside. It was a beautiful sunrise this morning here at the G-Spot Entrance G at Gurney Mills. Get out and enjoy the day. While you're out cruising around, consider looking for the 95 Will Rock 3-lock box, key number 1. It's presented by AHW. We've got your chance to get a stay in Mexico, Dominican Republic, or Jamaica. Be nice to be there next week. But you can find one of those keys and win one of those stays. We've got clues for you weekday mornings at 7:30, then at 12:30, and then at 5:30 each and every weekday. All the clues from the first week are posted right now on the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com. So nice day today. Go get those clues. Go look for the key for your chance to win one of those stays. And don't forget, clue goes out into our casual text club. The only way to get that clue is to be in the club. Text the number 95 to 815-283-0095. Find that key and win 3-lock box. Thanks to AHW, your local John Deere dealer. Always here when there's work to be done. Rio Hotels and Resorts, travel leaders, and fun jet vacations. Our number, is it 3 already? Yeah, of the Weekend Rewind coming up on Will Rock. 1,000 Shades. I didn't need to tell you that was Ozzy. You know that. 95 Will Rock, the rock station. Tom Keefe doing the Weekend Rewind here at the G Spot at Gurney Mills. Beautiful morning. Sunrise over Gurney Mills looked beautiful this morning. Get out and enjoy today. Get out and enjoy the weather while you can. Later on today, if you're looking for something to do after you got your honey-do list all crossed off, stop by and see me. New Generation RV is now Marquardt RV, and I will be there broadcasting live at noon today. And today, Marquardt RV Burlington is giving away a new 2022 Icon i20 golf cart. 1:30 today is a big drawing. You want to get there early, though. They're starting at noon. Stop by and see me. I've got tickets for Pop Evil, that show coming up next week at the Rave, Sunday, April 23rd. We've got Whiskey Myers tickets for the BMO Harris Pavilion in July. All that. Good time today. Marquardt RV. Huge selection of RVs. They've got great deals going on right now. So if you're looking to do some RVing, place to be today. Marquardt RV, just off Highway 50 in Burlington, about 3 miles east of Lake Geneva. And I'll be there starting at noon today with 95 Will Rock, the rock station. Tom Keefe here doing the 95 Will Rock Weekend Rewind at the G-Spot at Gurney Mills. I feel like I owe the people of Florida a thanks. But also, I feel like the state of Florida owes the rest of the world a thanks for donating to crazy people to Florida. Is it being from Florida makes you crazy, or do you learn the crazy when you get there? I don't know. Either way, Florida is the state that keeps on giving, because daily we have a Sunshine State update on the 95 Will Rock Morning Show. So many available, courtesy of the people of Florida, that we have more Sunshine State updates than we have slots for them on the show. They are the gift that keeps on giving, including this guy who pretty much nailed it being on the Sunshine State update. He was greased, there was a trampoline, and fun ensued. Here's that on the Weekend Rewind from Will Rock.
With the Sunshine State update.
So here's one guy who didn't have a Good Friday last week.
I see what you did there.
Cops in Florida, they got a call around 2 a.m. Friday morning about a guy breaking into a house in a suburb of Orlando. It's called DeBerry. All right, and the guy's name, his name is Blake Tokman. It sounds like this is made up.
Tokman. He's not a stoner. That's a waste of a name.
Right? Yeah. He's 34. He smashed a window trying to break into somebody's house. Then he left and tried to break into a second house. But here's where things got fun.
He has stick-to-itiveness. Good for him for not giving up.
He was on a mission. Yeah. When police arrived, Blake was fully greased up and naked. Turned out that he had covered himself in wheel-bearing grease and peppermint oil.
Oh, wow.
Peppermint oil. Yeah, to smell
bearing
good.
Grease and
peppermint oil. Yeah. Right. He tried to run away and jumped into somebody's pool, then climbed out of the pool and hopped on their trampoline. Because, you got to, how else do you dry off?
The water, he wasn't wet. The water beat it off
of him. It would have to, right? Yeah. With the grease on him?
We said beat off. Anyway.
With a D.
You guys are children. Police arrested him on the trampoline, which wasn't easy because he was so slippery.
I always beat off with a D, Tim, with a D. What else would you beat off with?
Very true.
Beat off. Anyway, he just kept getting away. He just kept grabbing him.
And he's on a trampoline.
If you're the cops and you walk up, you're like, who's going up there? And they're like, rookie, get up there.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Because,
did they send a rookie?
Well, no, cops had a chest cam, though, and they got the whole thing on video.
Fantastic.
And the audio.
And we have the audio. All right, here we go.
I got one running, going westbound, behind just the fence. He's naked. He's in the pool. Still running. Get back here! Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Oh, okay. It's like a paste.
Yeah. It's all over you, man. It smells like toothpaste.
Worst day as a cop ever.
Naked man covered in.
I like the best part of that audio. There's naked and there's running and there's all that trampoline. Yeah. And the best part of that audio. Do you know what it is or not?
No, you're going to tell me, though.
This is your job. How matter-of-factly he just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's naked.
He's naked. And he's running.
He's naked.
He's in the pool.
It's Florida.
And
if they would have said, and he's not naked, everybody would have called, wait, he's not naked? What?
He's got clothes on?
He has clothes on? Is he even from Florida?
Will Rock Morning Show Weekend Rewind.
Don't be one of these people, I'm just going to pay bills. Do something fun. After taxes, it's only $206.
You could fill up your gas tank a couple times.
But do something fun.
Tom's favorite F words could score you cash. Listen weekdays at the top of every hour from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. for one of Tom's favorite F words. Enter each F word on the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com. Tom's favorite F words. From Windy City Rooter. They'll drain your pipes, not your wallet. 95 Will Rock.
Drive home a winner during truck season at Ray Chevrolet with a new Silverado. Shop one of Chicagoland's largest Chevy inventories and find below MSRP savings on all new Chevrolets. Plus, get 0% financing or take home a new Chevy Silverado for only $398 a month. Visit Ray Chevrolet in Fox Lake or raychevrolet.com. Find new roads. On select models, offers to qualified buyers 39-month lease plus tax, title, license, and dock fee. Includes zero security deposit, $399.9, and first payment due at signing. 10K miles a year. Savings based off MSRP. Offer expires 4/30/2023.
Hi, this is Tom from Don Wagner Heating and Cooling. If you're not happy where you're at right now, we're looking to fill some immediate technician and office staff jobs. The heating, cooling, and especially now, the ventilation business is vital, and that isn't going to change anytime soon. There's always a need for good techs in our business, so if you got some experience, great, give us a call. If you're new to the profession, we're willing to provide all the training you'll need. So if you're looking for a real career with real benefits like paid vacation, a pension program, and plenty of room for advancement, give us a call.
Dow & Wagner is a Bryant Factory authorized dealer, which means they not only service and install superior Bryant equipment, when it comes to the comfort and safety of their customers, they strictly adhere to the slogan, Bryant, whatever it takes.
If you're looking for an opportunity to work for a family-owned company and earn as much as 6 figures with benefits, contact Dow & Wagner today.
That's Dow with an E.
Dow & Wagner is an equal opportunity employer.
Transform your deck with Menards. Pittsburgh Deck Cleaner removes dirt and mildew stains to restore your deck. Get a 2.5-gallon container for $14.99 after rebate. Complete your deck's makeover with Pittsburgh.
95 Will Rock. Tom Keefe doing the weekend rewind stuff from previously on the Will Rock Morning Show here from the G-Spot at Gurney Mills. I love it when the mall cop goes by on the Segway. Paul Blart on wheels here at the G-Spot, the boring end of... It's not a mall. It's Gurney Mills. Don't say the M word. You get in trouble. It's not a food court. It's a dining pavilion. You'll probably want to use the dining pavilion tomorrow and for the next 2 or 3 weeks, as we've had unseasonably nice weather, but it's about to end as we're doing this weekend rewind. So there's that. We had decent weather when we took our Easter pics this year. Myself, my love of my life, Yola, and her son, Jax, took some Easter pics. Everybody's got to do the Easter pics. I attempted to impart some sage wisdom on young Jackson when I told him, look, these pictures are just, it's something that they're going to want to do. And you just have to play along and do it with a smile and get it done because it's happening whether you like it or not. And it just goes better if you're just positive. You get in there, you're 100% in, and you're like, yes, let's do 3 hours of pictures on Easter. Let's do that. I love that. Any of the holidays, just get on board. Embrace the horror that is Easter pics, boys, because it's happening whether you like it or not. Here's that on the Weekend Rewind from Will Rock. I saw your Easter pictures, and we talked about these earlier. Everybody's Easter pictures look all wonderful. And you think your life is horrible, and look at how beautiful everybody's Easter pictures are. What a wonderful... It was hell for everyone to take those pictures.
Yeah.
If you got kids...
There were blood, sweat,
whatever,
tears. Yeah.
Men don't get it. Well, eventually you'll get it. I try to explain it to Jax. I go, just with a smile, do everything she asks.
It's going to happen no matter what.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Let's take the trauma out of it. I was going to say drama, and then I changed it to trauma.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah. Just take the damn pictures. So I saw Leah's, which turned out really nice. You don't think so, obviously, because
no, I didn't post. Those were Easter. That was pre-Easter. That was
those
Saturday.
weren't even Easter
no,
pictures.
I haven't even posted my Easter
okay.
pictures. Yeah, that was Easter, but it was like a trial run.
But you took, that's what you said.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
his practice.
Yeah.
This is how serious they are about it. They have practice. She took practice Easter photos on Saturday. So I saw these photos, and your son is, I was 16?
Yep.
He's in them, and his girlfriend is in there. How long have they been going out?
6 months.
So I'm to myself, and they think they're going to be together the rest of their life, right?
Yeah.
So she's in the family pictures, and I thought to myself, did Leah, in some very careful way, suggest that you could take pictures maybe without her in them so that one day his wife doesn't have to see who he was dating when he was 16, and so that you don't have to, who is that girl in your family? What happened? Is that your daughter and she disappeared, or what? Who is that girl in there? Because
she was in all the pictures that I posted too.
Yeah. I'm like, do you artfully say, hey, let's take one without her?
It was a conversation.
Was it really?
Because I was like, all right, I want to get a picture of all of us, because it was a quick Easter that we had because the kids had a birthday party to get to, the little ones. And so we went to walk outside, and she goes, her name is Grace, and she was like, I could take the picture for you guys. I was like, oh no, you're gonna be in it.
And you thought, wow, I'm scoring mom points right now.
Yeah, because I'm inviting her in.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, don't you want a picture of the 5 of you? And I was like, I'll get that tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. And you're like, hey, that's a good idea. I wasn't thinking of that. I was gonna have you in all the pictures, but you're right. Maybe one with just the 5 of us. That's a good idea. Thank you.
Yeah, she was planning on breaking up with them that evening.
She was scoring points with you, is what she was doing. It wasn't a break. She was like, ooh, I scored points with your mom. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I
always thought I talked such a big game when I had Kate, and I was like, God bless the woman that comes into my house and dates my son, and I'm like, oh, do you want to sleep in my bed? Like,
you're going to be the cool mom.
Yeah.
Well, you were yesterday, and she was the cool, or not yesterday, Saturday and she was the cool potential
girlfriend.
daughter-in-law.
Yeah. They do. They think they're getting married.
Yeah,
and,
obviously.
I mean, Ryan and I started dating in high school, so they've already been
I think that's a thing.
Yeah. And I have 2 cousins that are now marrying the guys that they've been dating.
You have cousins getting married? That's another story. I can see that in your family.
Wrong state.
Oh, separate marriages.
Wrong
okay,
state.
All right.
They're twins though, and they're dating and getting married to the boys that they actually started dating in junior high. So it's just my oldest has this warped sense of reality. Yeah. That's what happens. So we'll see. Well, she's a sweet girl, comes from a good family.
Oh, stop sucking up. They're in school. You don't have to say this now. So
The Will Rock Morning Show Weekend Rewind.
The 95 Will Rock Weekend Rewind. Tom Keefe regurgitating some stuff from previously on the Will Rock Morning Show. Weekday mornings, 5 until 10. 95.1 FM, Chicago to Milwaukee. Streaming online at 95willrock.com. You want to hear any of the bits over again, you can do that on the website as well. And so as a parent, you go kicking and screaming. It's a lot of work when your kids are little and doing all the little kid stuff, but you go kicking and screaming into adulthood with them. You want to keep doing all the fun things. You want Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy to always be there. I was so much so that way. I made my kids color Easter eggs and carve pumpkins into their 20s, and they rolled their eyes. I love that stuff. And I like to eat pumpkin seeds, and I like to eat deviled eggs. There's that aspect to it as well. But the fun stuff, the Easter egg hunts, because with the little kids, it's exciting. Did you do an Easter egg hunt this year? I mean, not one around the house, but did you go to a public one? It's like Mad Max. It's like Thunderdome. Here's our version of that on the Weekend Rewind from 95 Will Rock, the rock station.
Here comes Peter.
I asked Tim what kind of music he needed for the number one thing he learned this week. We all learned things this weekend thanks to the holiday. We all learned our Easter lessons. So what was your Easter lesson, Tim?
It's kind of a lesson and an unpopular opinion at the same time. I think we've now officially gone overboard with the Easter eggs.
Like the hunting of the Easter eggs?
When I was little, my parents would hunt eggs or would hide eggs. They'd be real ones. That's fine. Real ones, plastic ones, I don't care.
Go with the plastic. We 1 year, and we learned to count the eggs when we hit them.
Yes.
We 1 year forgot an egg. And that becomes evident at some point when your house smells like rotten eggs. And then you have to find one of the eggs you hid that the kids were unable to find and you were unable to find. So when you hide the eggs, make sure you track where you hide them if you're using real eggs.
My dad is meticulous, and he would have a notebook page filled with it'd have the map of the house and where they were at.
It sounds crazy, but once you smell a rotten egg in your house,
so you would take them to him, and he would be like, "Where did you find it?" You'd tell him, and he'd
mark it down.
Click it off.
That's on grid C17. Let me write that down for you. All right, thank you. You may
have
proceed.
the full blueprints of the house, just rolled out. No.
Yeah.
But now they just, and they would hide them. And now everybody has some kind of Easter egg hunt. And when I say hunt, we're just going to pour Easter eggs on the ground and go pick them up.
We took Jackson on Saturday, the one in... are you allowed to go to, Easter egg hunts in other towns that you don't live in?
Yeah.
Because the one we went to wasn't where we live, because the one where we live, we couldn't... I don't even know if there was. Joel had to look and, had to find one that fit in our very full Easter schedule, though.
Right.
The Spring Grove one fit in there. And it's basically a field full of eggs, and the kids waiting.
Run.
I did a Snapchat video, and it is welcome to the Thunderdome.
Right.
And
it is.
And you'll turn it. There are parents out there, and he's in the older one. The oldest division was 7 to 10.
Right.
He's 7. And he's 7. And he's still the biggest one out there in the 7 to 10. And I go, look. If you see a little kid going for an egg and you're going for an egg, you know what to do. He's like, grab it fast. I go, no, you give it to the little kid.
You give it to the little kid, yeah. We had this argument at our family one.
Parents out there directing the children and helping and get that one and body checking kids out of the way.
Right.
Take it easy.
I saw the video that Leah put up of theirs getting started, and her son Cooper's got that. He's rocking back and forth on
your marks,
in his flip-flops, by the way.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go.
Welcome to the Thunderdome in an open field, and it's just a feel for. They're not hunting for
You're not
anything.
hunting.
It's about body checking and egg scooping.
It 100% is, and I didn't post video of this. We do an adult one. Sorry to steal your thing, Tim, but I took off my shoes for it.
Oh, and she's serious then.
Yeah. And then I ended up stepping on a bunch of pine needles, and I had a hole in my Easter bag.
The adult ones they make more like the Hunger Games.
Right.
So needles and things like that. But it's not about the prize at that point. It's the competition.
Right. I want to see how many eggs I have.
Well,
at the
no,
end.
our prizes are good because we do slips.
Of booze.
No, we do slips of paper.
Yeah.
So then you go trade in your slips of paper at the end, and you get stuff that you can't fit in an egg.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like. I mean, I got a whole box of Downy fabric softener sheets.
And that's why Jesus died.
Right.
For your sins and your...
But then your towels can come back to life.
Delightful, fluffy smelling towels. Thank you, Lord.
Will Rock Morning Show, Weekend Rewind.
Something new is making waves in the heart of Lake County, Illinois, at the Temporary by American Place, the newest and best casino Chicago has seen. With more than 20 thrill-a-minute table games, hundreds of adrenaline-pumping slots, incredible dining options, and much, much more. You want action? Your chip has just come in. Only at the Temporary by American Place. Now open.
Must be 21 years of age or older. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER, 1-800-426-2537.
Spring is here, and so are the savings at Castle Kia of McHenry. Shop easy, drive happy during our spring savings event going on now through the end of the month. It's time for you to pick a rose from our fantastic fresh inventory of vehicles with our best available incentives, with our best bloomin' finance options available, and our exclusive expert price guarantee on our great selection of new Kia Sorrentos, Souls, K5s, Sportages, Carnivals, and more. We also have an impressive selection of high-quality, like-new certified Kias. Choose from all your favorite models backed by Kia's high standards, each equipped with peace of mind for you. Plus, get best value for your trade today, even if you don't buy from us. Everyone needs some spring savings on a new Kia this month, and our expert Kia professionals will make sure that your experience is the best in the castle. Shop easy, drive happy at the all-new Castle Kia of McHenry on Route 31 and castlekiamchenry.com.
95 Will Rock weekend weather. Today is the day. Go outside and enjoy. Some clouds, some isolated thunderstorms this afternoon, but still high near 80. I'll take that. Tonight, bottom drops out. Scattered thunderstorms early, then some more thunderstorms as the night rolls along down to 54, and it doesn't get much drier or warmer tomorrow or for the next couple of weeks, it looks like. So, yeah, definitely get outside and enjoy today. If you're looking for something to do this week on 420, you know what I'm saying? Join 95 Will Rock at Teddy O'Brien's 420 Fest in Highwood. See what we did there? Vendors, 420 vendors, food, drink specials. They got live music going on that night, Thursday night, and 420 themed karaoke party that night. But we'll be there broadcasting live. We wanted to make sure we were there at 420. So our broadcast starts Thursday at 4 at 420 Fest this Thursday. JP engaging for the first time kind of ever on 420 this Thursday, starting at 4. Teddy O'Brien's is on Sheridan Road in Highwood. See what we did there. Hey, it's the final hour of the Weekend Rewind coming up. In the last hour, big words that are hard to say, explosions, and a personal call on company time. That's all coming up on the Weekend Rewind. Final hour on the way from 95 Will Rock. Def Leppard on Will Rock. Tom Keefe at the G-Spot this morning. 95 Will Rock Weekend Rewind. Final hour. 3 more bits coming up. Then you're rid of me at least until noon today if you're looking for something to do today. This is a good one. It'll be a beautiful day. Come out, enjoy the nice weather. Last nice weather. Well, I mean, it's not horrible coming up, but last really nice day for a while. Come out and join me today at Marquardt RV. New Generation RV is now Marquardt RV. Marquardt RV in Burlington has your shot at a new 2022 Icon i20 golf cart. Somebody snags that for free. You can win that today at Marquardt RV. I'll be broadcasting live starting at noon, and before I'm done at 2, somebody wins that golf cart. Plus, they got great deals going on the RVs. If you're in the market, come on out. If you're not, just come out, say hi to me, take a shot at that golf cart. And I've got concert tickets too. Pop Evil at the Rave a week from tomorrow, a week from Sunday, yeah. And then Whiskey Myers is at the BMO Harris Pavilion in July. I've got tickets for that as well. It all starts at noon today. Marquardt RV Burlington, just off 50, about 3 miles east of Lake Geneva. I will see you there today with 95 Will Rock, the rock station. 95 Will Rock Morning Show Weekend Rewind. Tom Keefe with some stuff from previously on the Will Rock Morning Show from the G-Spot, Entrance G here at Gurney Mills. Words are hard. That's our job. That's the challenge of being on the radio, is getting the words right. Tim slips up once in a while, I pounce. Leah slips up once in a while, I pounce. During happy hour on Friday, when we drink at work on Friday, people are like, you don't really drink. I actually dropped the S-bomb and had to hit the dump button, the delay, on myself. It was on purpose. It wasn't accidentally. Totally. So I pounced on that too. I mean, we all have trouble with words. And sometimes it's really fun, especially when Leah breaks up specific words into not one, but two, 3 words, kind of the way she said it. I think it's the only time I ever actually did a real spit take on the air. When somebody says something, you have fluid in your mouth and you spit it out. I think it was the only real spit take in my life, courtesy of Leah and her trouble with a particular word. Here's that on the Weekend Rewind.
All right. Gynecologist in Honduras. All right.
Let me catch everybody up. A Honduran gynecologist
walks into a bar.
This is another joke. That's exactly what a great minds. I was gonna say this is another joke. So a Honduran gynecologist walks into a bar.
Yeah. Oh, you do have a joke
rest
about
of
this?
the story.
Okay.
All right.
Flabbergasted. Walked into that bar flabbergasted.
Always good when you can use the word flabbergasted. Thank you.
To discover what was lurking inside a patient's privates. She said she had something unusual in her V, the patient did. In her V. So Dr. Marco discussed the unlikely infestation.
Every time he comes in the room, they go, Dr. Marco. Everybody goes, Polo. And it was actually being screamed from her V.
Yeah.
So.
Couldn't find it.
The infestation did not scream back. The doc described how the unnamed patient arrived at the clinic extremely restless, agitated, and sweaty. After inspection, revealed the shocking culprit behind the woman's discomfort. She says, when I introduced the speculum.
Yeah. You didn't feel that was a spit take. I don't think I've ever spit take on the show before. I'm glad I wasn't drinking. That was saliva and a little bit of phlegm.
You know what the speculum is, right?
I know what a speculum is. I think it's funny that you feel like you're cleaning up because you hyphenated the word speculum. She's like, the speculum. You're like Jack Palance on Believe It. Or not. You hyphenated speculum. So
does that make it any better?
I guess in your world, he got out his speculum.
She got it out. It's a Dr. Marco is a she. She got it out, the speculum,
yes.
and could see that it was an insect. In fact, she had to take out a rather large cockroach out of the woman's.
Cockroach! What are you doing? Get out of there!
They live forever, right?
Yeah, well, they have survived that. So the question is intentional or incidental?
Incidental. But I don't know
Obviously, she says incidental.
Well, no.
Anytime a guy goes to the proctologist and there's a light bulb, it's, I fell on it.
Or a gerbil.
Yeah, anything. It's always I fell on it.
Yeah, but who's putting an insect inside?
Apparently this lady. But incidental cockroach.
This is why I don't sleep naked.
Yeah.
Period.
All right.
Always have underwear on.
You got cockroaches everywhere.
big infestation concerns, Leah. Bathe once in a while. Just take a bath.
The Will Rock Morning Show Weekend Rewind.
The 95 Will Rock Weekend Rewind. Tom Keefe with some stuff from previously on the Will Rock Morning Show. I produced the Weekend Rewind, edit the bits and put them all together and get it all set up, what order they'll be played in. I tend to escalate. I try and put the better bits later in the Weekend Rewind, so we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. I do that because it's broadcast on Saturday, so I figure, if you're lucky enough to be sleeping in, you'll get up for the later stuff as you get rolling on your Saturday morning. You can hear all the bits at 95willrock.com and the Complete Weekend Rewind podcast there as well. There's only 2 left in this edition of the Weekend Rewind. This next one should be pretty good. The reason it made it into the silver medalist position, I guess, is what second to last would be, or is this the last one? Did we get to the final? This is the final bit on this. Is it the final one? No, there's one more. Yeah, this is the silver medal. Oh, yeah, Leah's call to her vet, or from her vet, is the gold medal. That's coming up next. But this one is the silver medalist, and it's there because it's got an explosion in it on the Weekend Rewind from Will Rock.
It's one thing to have something explode in your fridge.
I thought you were going to say your face.
That would be a whole
you
other
got all
thing.
the way through the F before I realized you weren't saying something explode in your face. I'm like, and Tim and I wouldn't know. I don't know. I'll take your word on that. I'll take your word on that.
Yeah.
I was really drunk. I needed the ride. I'm kidding. I didn't.
I get it.
I'm kidding. I didn't really need the ride. You didn't get it until I did that. You didn't get it until I did that.
Took me a second.
Took me all the way to that before you got
I'm
it.
still thinking of you dumping water on someone's face.
No,
You're
she's
talking
a couple
about
segments back.
dumping something else.
I'm talking about a different dingus day.
Okay,
That's the dingus day I want.
That's every day.
That's the
No.
one I want. Every day?
Kid.
Well, you think she really is the cool chick, don't you? Anyway, you were saying.
We're talking about fridges.
See, this is good. We can do this, and it's over the kids' heads. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's possible to be naughty
got
without
you.
having to say the words.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
It's quite another thing to have the fridge itself explode. This happened to a woman in North Carolina recently when she was on the computer in another room and heard what she thought was an earthquake in the kitchen. Her name's Lenore, and she says that she had purchased the fridge in the fall, so it's not even a year old.
Fall fridge.
Yeah, it was a fall fridge. She probably got that fall deal that they have on appliances. But when she called
Is there a fall deal on appliances?
there's always a deal on appliances. It's kind of like furniture.
All right. If you're paying retail, you're a moron.
Right.
They probably have a sale for Dingus Day. Who knows?
Oh, I'd like to go in and spend my dingus check there.
She said that she had called a tech to check on a weird noise coming from the freezer. And
Was it
From the freezer?
Oh, yeah. You got to give a warning. You have to give a verbal warning of some nature. And then it's decision time.
Right. And then she had the part ordered that needed to be in order to fix the fan that was making this noise.
Did I just make orgasm noises?
Yes, you did. You
Most
did.
fans make that noise.
When my fan's going out, it's making that
That's
noise.
the noise. The fan's getting. It's like a little squeaky motor.
Yeah.
This is taking a turn.
But before the fridge was fixed, Lenore was treated to this big explosion. I just can't. It damaged the stove, the walls, surrounding furniture.
It had been a while for the fridge. It had been a while. There was
backed up.
Yeah. All right. So
cleaning out the pipes.
Is everybody okay? Is everybody okay?
Yeah, she's okay.
Yeah. Washed her hair, and we're all good now.
Needs more than just a fan, though, for the fridge.
Yeah.
Needs a lot more.
Yeah. Did the fridge buy her dinner after or something? Or I don't know. Just be polite.
Will Rock Morning Show Weekend Rewind.
All right, now we are up to the gold medalist on the 95 Will Rock Weekend Rewind. This edition of it. The edition, that makes it sound very fancy. This episode of it, whatever you want to call it, whatever the stupidity is, this is our gold medalist this week, and it proves that we're human, just like everybody else. We just happen to be doing our human stuff to where people can see our fallibilities and things like that. Or hear, I guess I should say. Well, you can see we're on YouTube, too. Sometimes for Tom, too. Anyway, moving on. Thanks for listening to the Weekend Rewind. If you want to hear any of the bits again, or you want to hear the entire podcast of the whole thing, you can find it. Go to 95willrock.com where it says Jocks. Click on that drop-down menu, and there'll be Weekend Rewind. And all of them are listed there. The bits, the whole episodes, editions, whatever you want to call it. And then listen live weekday mornings, 5 until 10, 95.1 FM, Chicago to Milwaukee. And online, you can stream it at 95willrock.com. Final bit. You get calls at work. We get calls at work. Personal calls on company time. But when it happens to us, it just happens to be that everybody listening also gets to hear our personal calls. Here's when the vet called for Leah recently on the Will Rock Morning Show on the Weekend Rewind from 95 Will Rock, the rock station.
And then I just hung up on the poor lady.
Yeah, and she's like, no, but it wasn't the school.
It was the animal hospital.
One tragedy to another in Leah's life.
I don't need to take that one.
Do you need to call back?
Probably.
It seems like it would be important if it's the
Well, they
animal
don't have
hospital.
any of my animals. So.
Oh, all right.
I have 4 of them, and they don't have any.
Maybe it's a cautionary. You need to bring the cat in. Why? We think it might be about to explode or whatever. I don't. Anyway.
I do have a cat with a hyperthyroid, and so I have to give it medicine daily. It's probably about
maybe
that.
There's a problem with the medicine, or they found a cure.
It got recalled.
Or something. Yeah, it got recalled, or your cat may explode.
You never know now because you hung up.
Yeah.
I'm going to call her back and apologize.
We're calling to warn you about your pussy bomb.
Right.
Is that a band?
She's calling me back.
Can you pick it up? You want to pick it up?
Right now?
Put it on speaker. Tell her she's on the air. You have to say that.
Hello, I'm sorry I hung up on you.
You're on the air. Say you're on the air.
Here, 1 second.
Listen, you got to tell her she's on the air. You got to tell her. Listen, you got to tell her she's on the air.
I'm going to. Here. 1 second. One
Tell her,
second.
shh.
1 second.
You're on the air.
You're on the air right now. You're on speakerphone. I'm in the middle of doing a radio show. That's why I hung up on you. Don't be sorry.
What's up? Is the cat about to explode? What's up? Did she hang up?
No, she didn't hang up. She's there. I'm sorry. What did you want to tell me? Now we're all like on edge about what's going on with my animal.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is regarding Homer's prescription.
Oh, so it is about the
Yeah,
Yeah, so we really need to make an appointment for him.
The cat is about to explode.
No! Just because we don't know, he hasn't had a recheck on this medication. We want to make sure it's correct that he's getting. So before we can approve it, doctor would like to do some lab work on him.
Okay, fair enough.
When would you like to be able to bring him in?
Go ahead and make the appointment. We got.
You got anything open for tomorrow?
We got nothing going on.
Let me see.
All right.
Yes, at 10:30, 11:30.
No, I'll take the 10:30. My husband can bring them.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
Appreciate you humoring us. All right. Take care.
Ryan is in charge of emergency pussy maintenance.
At least it was the right cat.
So,
you know,
but I want to point out I was right.
You were
it was
right.
about the cat, and it is an emergency. She didn't use
Isn't
the
an
word
emergency
Well,
though? I mean, to be fair, like I feel, and no offense
to be fair.
I no offense to veterinarians or whatever, however you say that.
whatever.
Wait a second.
That vodka bread's kicking in again.
Wait a second. You can't say the name of what they do, but you think you're going to teach them something now. No offense, veterinarian, but I know a little bit more about my pussies than you do. I've had vodka toast. I may not be a veterinarian, but I did eat vodka toast at the Holiday Inn last night.
An STD? You got a venereal disease?
Tom, I know this is spiraling, but you missed it during COVID. I tried to do at-home veterinarian care.
Always a good idea. You're not the only one.
I did, but he died.
Oh my God! You killed your dog?
It was a cat. Well, it wasn't.
Oh my God!
I was gonna die no matter.
The cat was on the way
The
out.
cat was on the
anyway.
way out.
Yeah.
I was just trying to save it. There was nothing that.
Oh my God!
There was nothing.
We couldn't get in to see the groomer. That was another thing. Teachers, hairstylists, and dog groomers are the people you miss during this.
Yeah.
George Bailey's hair was getting unreasonable.
Right.
So we sedated him and shaved him in his sleep. I had a friend. The person I was with at the time was worked at a veterinary place, so we had we sedated him and shaved him in his, and he woke up and he was like a little drunk man walking around the house going, bumping into stuff going, what the hell was that? Where did all my fur go? But at least he lived.
Mine did not,
Yeah.
but I also
so learn how to say veterinarian, okay? Veterinarian.
veterinarian.
I ain't no veterinarian, but I know how to take care of my pussy. I don't need your help. All right. Do we move on with the show now? I guess so. I don't know. I don't know if that was like the worst radio I've ever done or if that gets us into the Hall of Fame. Leah takes the vet call on the air. All right.
The Will Rock Morning Show, Weekend Rewind. The scavenger hunt is back. 95 Will Rock's 3 Lockbox, presented by AHW, your local John Deere dealer. Always here when there's work to be done. 3 Lockbox. Tune in at 7:30, 12:30, and 5:30 for clues to find the first key and win. Details on the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com.
Make the most out of your money with a certificate special from TrueStone Financial. Lock in a 4.50% annual percentage yield for the next 13 months with only a $2,500 minimum balance. Certificates allow your money to safely grow for the entire term. And with rates as good as 4.50% APY, you'd better hurry. This is a limited time offer. Visit truestone.org or your nearest TrueStone branch and learn how easy it is to start growing your money. Open your 4.50% APY certificate today. Tomorrow will thank you. Terms apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
95 Will Rock weekend weather. Today is the day. Get outside, have some fun, enjoy the warm. It's going to be 80 today. We won't see that for a couple of weeks again, at least. Some clouds, some thunderstorms popping up here and there, but other than that, pretty damn nice. Scattered thunderstorms early tonight, then cloudy overnight, more thunderstorms down to 54, and it won't get much drier or warmer tomorrow, so definitely get out and enjoy today. It is 70 right now here at the G-Spot at Gurney Mills. That's it for the Weekend Rewind. Thanks for listening to our old garbage. We got fresh garbage for you Monday morning. We'll be back bright and surly 5 until 10, along with Leah and Tim. Join me, Tom Keefe. I'll see you today. I hope you stop out and see me. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon. They're at Marquardt RV, a new generation RV is now Marquardt RV, and I'll be there starting at noon today, broadcasting live. And they've got your chance. Somebody today will win a new 2022 Icon i20 golf cart. It can be you. Come out and sign up starting at noon today. Stop by and see me at Marquardt RV. Great deals on the RVs as well. I was like walking through and checking out the RVs. So I've got Pop Evil tickets to that show at the Rave next Sunday, and Whiskey Myers at BMO Harris Pavilion in July. Your chance to snag those today. Starting at noon, I'll be at Marquardt RV, Burlington, just off Highway 50, a few miles east of Lake Geneva. I will see you there. Get details on the road trips page at 95willrock.com. Talk to you Monday morning, bright and surly, 5 until 10. The Will Rock Morning Show from 95 Will Rock, the rock station.